Hi, this is Mrs. Jones. I'm just going to do a quick recap for Wednesday and Thursday, January 19th and January 20th. So to get class started, you're going to need your AMND text. You're also going to need your workbook pages. The model essay can be found on pages 86 and 87. So I'm going to ask that you review the model essay, take a look at it for formatting and structure. Notice that it's a 5-paragraph essay. It has an introductory paragraph, a concluding paragraph, and then 2 body paragraphs with 1 counterclaim. And that's what we're going to be working on as we go through this. But we're going to pace it so that it makes things just a little bit easier. If you do need to finish up your character confessional, please be working on that. And that was a recap of what we were going to be doing. I do want you to take a moment to review your previous essay feedback goals. That can be found in Google Classroom under Writer's Workshop. And those are those Flipgrid videos that were created, give you feedback on your first essay. So remember that an argumentative essay studies the sides of an issue. You develop logical reasoning and you justify your reasons through text analysis. You're going to present both sides. So when I give you the prompt, you're going to understand that you're going to present both sides of it. Of course, the side that you choose to represent is the one that you're going to go in depth on. You're going to conclude the argument with a concluding paragraph and make sure you can kind of connect your ideas, which is why we're choosing paired characters. So I'm going to skip along to, we're focusing on the element of control. And so for you to understand the essay, we're focusing on how people controlled one another within A Midsummer Night's Dream. And just remember that usually involved manipulation, persuasion, coercion, power, influence. And just a quick reminder on how to cite specific text evidence. We are using parenthetical citations for this assessment. So just making sure that you include those and use this slide in Google Classroom should it help you with your writing. So we did review the model essay with partners. Here is your prompt. In A Midsummer Night's Dream, does Shakespeare make the case that it is possible to control another person's actions? Choose 2 characters from the list below and give evidence from the text to support your thinking. Be sure to take into account what people who disagree might say. So what I'm recommending, so long as you're comfortable with it, is take the essay take the character you studied in your character confessional and use some of the evidence you gathered there. So the first thing you need to do when writing an argumentative essay is to create a claim statement. So here's a sample claim statement. And I'm just taking that question and making it into a statement. Shakespeare makes the case that it is not possible to control another person's actions because the results are unpredictable. Now, for your essay, you're going to be choosing 2 examples. For the example or 2 reasons. For the example, I'm only choosing 1. Therefore, the counterclaim would be Shakespeare makes the case that it is possible to control another person's actions. So be thinking about that because I do need you to go ahead and be thinking about how to write your thesis statement. If you give me just a few more slides, I will have a template for you to do that. Just to kind of review, you will be using quote sandwiches. So please use this slide if that's helpful. If you're omitting text, you can use ellipses to do so. So here's another sample thesis statement. Shakespeare proves it is not possible to control another person's actions because of free will. And that's one of the reasons. So if you look into Google Classroom posts, there are reasons that yes, he does prove control. And then there are reasons that are no, he does not prove control. And you're going to be using the characters you have. So your characters are going to drive your selection. Here's a sample intro paragraph with the thesis statement. Notice I placed the thesis statement at the end because it's going to transition me into my first body paragraph. So I'll let you read that. You can pause if you need to. And then today, Thursday, we are going to be going over everything. I did post a copy of the rubric into Google Classroom for you. You may find the workbook pages 86 and 87 helpful as you do this. And again, here's a copy of the prompt, a sample of the thesis statement, and here's a thesis creation template if you need to use that. And then body paragraph number 1 is what we're writing today. So this is an example of how that needs to look. I will be reviewing these and adding comments in Google Classroom. If you have any comments, please, or questions, please email me. Thank you.